Crash and burn!
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Tonight, we'll be predicting All Out and recapping Payback. Today, we have a special guest, but first, let's bring everybody else. Josh, you go first.
What's up, guys? It's the Assassin back with another episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. This empire is not going down yet. Let's ring the bell. Let's get this episode underway.
Next up, we have William.
What's up, guys? We're back with another podcast. We're doing Payback and All Out. I'm excited to get this started, and
Let's do it.
I guess that's the end of my intro.
Let's do it. We got Lucas.
Oh, hi. Welcome to
Hey,
the
what's up,
Crash
man?
and Burn Wrestling Podcast. You already know who I am. The favorite Latino. Favorite Latino is back at it again with the podcast. Let's get this underway. Let's not waste any fucking time. Let's go.
Let's go.
From Gainesville, Georgia, we got AJ Styles.
Damn you! Damn you!
All
Hey,
love,
what's
man,
up,
all
everybody? It's the last warrior, Aegis by turn.
You mean the phenomenal one.
No, stop. Alright.
Josh is lying. He's
But
AJ Styles.
hi, everybody. I'm AJ. I'm the man from the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Let's get this started.
Blah, blah,
Yeah,
blah.
man.
Okay, Styles. Last but not least, our very special guest from the Tuck Your Chin podcast, the Dark Rebel himself, Antwan.
Everybody was
Yeah.
thank you. Everybody was what's up? What's going on? It's an honor and pleasure to be here for the very first time on Crash and Burn. Hope you all enjoy. This will be a great episode.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, man. All right, so let's start out with predicting All Out. Who's ready for tomorrow's pay-per-view?
I am stoked.
Um,
I cannot
nah.
wait.
I'm
This is gonna be
fucking
crazy.
pumped.
We have AEW All Out, their next pay-per-view.
This is going to be dope.
All right, so
Wait, Jason. One
What?
question before we start. Where do we have to watch this pay-per-view at?
okay, well, it's available on pay-per-view on all cable providers and on BR Live. If you're in the U.S. and Canada, if you're around the world, then it's on Fight TV.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right then. All right.
And you have to pay $50
All
for the pay-per-view, which I'll be doing.
Same.
Okay.
All right, so let's get to the predictions.
Yes, sir.
First up, we got the buy-in, Private Party versus the Dark Order in a tag team match. Let's start with Antwan. Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Dark Order for this.
The Dark Order. All right, Josh.
Oh, I love both teams. Huge Private Party fan, hometown heroes from New York. Dark Order, they've been really impressing me lately. But if I had to choose, I really want to see the Private Party win. Hometown heroes, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, the phenomenal AJ Styles. Who you got?
Okay. This one's pretty obvious. Private Party for the win. I mean, Dark Order is basically a jobber team. I just don't understand. Like, I don't know why.
True.
Most of these guys are not doing anything. So, but I see that they're doing great. But I just think Private Party's more popular than the Dark Order, in my opinion. But I'm definitely going to go with Private Party.
Yep.
All right, William.
Like Josh said, they're hometown heroes, and I'm a big fan of Private Party as well. I mean, in Dark Order, I think it's John Silver and Alex Reynolds for this one. I really
Yeah.
want to see them pulling out the win. They're basically just a
Ooh.
comedy team, so I'm going to take Private Party.
All right,
Yeah.
Lucas.
All right.
Alright, so for me, I'm gonna go with Dark Order. I just think they've been impressive as of recently, and I've just been a big fan of Dark Order ever since Brody Lee joined. I've just been a big fan.
Yeah.
All right, guess what? I'm from New York. I'm going with Private Party.
Good
Why
choice.
is Edwin from New York? What the hell?
I'm from New York too, so.
NYC.
No, AJ Styles, you're from Gainesville, Georgia. Stop lying.
Hey, Hey, no, hey, I'm
Damn
going first
you.
ATL.
AJ,
Damn you,
much love, brother. You
Alright.
know, we just like to mess around. It's all that good and fun.
Hey, no, I'm
Okay.
serious. I'm from ATL.
Alright. Alright, Antwan.
Alrighty.
Anyways, that's the buy-in match. Time for the main card.
Alright.
Alright. Jon Moxley versus MJF for the AEW World Title. And I see that Moxley's banned from using his paradigm shift finishing move.
Ooh.
Mm. That
That's
should be
gonna
an
be a big
advantage
outplay
for
in that
MJF.
match.
Yeah.
Mm.
Lucas, you go.
Okay, I'm going to go upset. I know I'm trying to go upset as in recent predictions and all this stuff. I've been wrong, but I feel like for whatever reason, the paradigm shift is going to change Moxley's moveset. And we've seen like with Moxley sometimes if you know your paradigm shift, what the hell are you gonna use? You're gonna use the same thing you did to Brian Cage. You do the same thing you did with Brody Lee with the giant competitors to choke him out,
Oh yeah.
or
Yeah.
what are you gonna do? But I'm gonna go with MJF for this one. I just think
Okay.
I'm just gonna think it's just gonna happen. Like maybe not, maybe so, but I'm going MJF.
Yeah.
Fuck it.
Alright, William.
All right, so I see Lucas is a little bit on the fence here, but I'm thinking it's 100% MJF. I don't think there's any way Moxley wins. I told you guys this in the Skype chat. I think when the stipulation came that Moxley can't use the paradigm shift, I said that when he signed that contract, he signed his title reign away. Because there's two ways I think they could go about this story. They could either have MJF win and have his, like a lengthy title reign, or they could have a rematch versus Moxley, where I'm thinking Wardlow ends up costing MJF, and Jon Moxley is allowed to use the paradigm shift in the rematch. Either one of those outcomes, MJF wins, so I'm going MJF.
Alright, how about you, Antwan?
So I've been watching these two very closely. Usually, and you seeing that in this in this background in this match here. Now you have the paradigm shift is banned. So probably all of
Mm-hmm.
Moxley for the win. But now as you see, now you have this loophole here in place. This kind of basically gives MJF an advantage because now Moxley, I'm pretty sure he doesn't have another move in his move set to use it as a finisher to beat MJF. So I gotta go MJF on this. I feel like this. I feel like
MJF.
now is.
Wow. Everyone's
I
going with
feel like
MJF.
I feel like now it's either now or never. It's like either because MJF he's been here for what a year now. So it's like now you have to like it's easier now to pull the trigger on it. Give him the title. I feel like now
Okay.
is the time.
Alright, Josh.
Oh man, this is a tough one. I mean, as much of a big Jon Moxley fan as I am, I love Jon Moxley. He's like one of the best talent out there in AEW right now. Current world champion, but like you said, everyone before, like he's banned from using the paradigm shift move. That's a big point in the match because how are you gonna win without your finishing move? That's like a big play point that's gonna happen. So I'm thinking, as much as I want Moxley to retain the title, I mean he's been a great champion. I want to see MJF win because I feel like he's the best heel going in professional wrestling, and I feel like he deserves to be a world champion. So I'm going with MJF for the win.
Alright.
Exactly.
AJ Styles, who you got?
Dude, this one's really tough for me because like Moxley's been champion since AEW Revolution, but MJF is on fire as a heel. I loved him as a heel since day one he signed to AEW, but I think Moxley could retain this by using a different move, maybe a possible return to 30 Ds, like as some sort of a paradigm shift, but instead it's the 30 Ds. I think Moxley's gonna find a way to do a new finishing move to MJF, and then they'll probably have a
Moxley's
Okay.
been the champion now for 169 plus days. He's held the title
Yeah,
since
I
February.
think Moxley should have it for a little longer. So I think Moxley's a retain.
Yeah, he's had the title since February 29th. So I think it's been a little.
I think it's been long
It's not
enough.
that. I don't know if it is.
Yeah,
strong
like
enough, in
like
my
Moxley's
opinion.
my favorite wrestler, but I feel like if he loses, it's a lot less it's less worse for him than if MJF loses, because Moxley's already pretty established.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm gonna go for MJF for this match because, yeah, he does not give two fucks that we all voted for him.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We're all going for MJF.
All right.
That is shocking.
Chris Jericho versus Orange Cassidy in a Mimosa Mayhem match. This will be a banger.
I cannot wait for this.
I
This is gonna be
actually
awesome.
just looked this up, and
You
know
guys
what
think it's gonna be the main
Mimosa
event
is,
for the
guys?
pay-per-view?
Absolutely not. The World Championship is main eventing.
No.
Yeah.
But I have one thing to tell you guys. If you
Okay,
guys
Yeah.
don't know
since you're
already,
talking right now, how about you
it's
go
a
first?
Mimosa. It's a cocktail.
Yeah.
How
Also,
do you
yeah.
Since you started talking, AJ, I'll let you go first.
Yeah. Go ahead, AJ.
All right. I think
You can
this
talk the
is
whole
gonna
episode.
be. Come on. Damn you, Jason.
You did
Come
have
in.
to
Alright,
speak.
alright, so I
I'm
guess,
kidding.
I'll go first. I think, as much I'd like to see Jericho winning this, but Jericho is getting buried, like, surprisingly. He's a good talent and all, but I know he's a veteran, but I just feel like he's, like, getting buried over here. I think Cassidy could win this again against Jericho.
Good
I'm
point.
sorry, Chris, but I have nothing against you, but Orange Cassidy is a success for the future. I think Orange Cassidy is going to take the win.
All right. Who am I going for? Take a guess, guys.
You going Orange Cassidy, I
Josh.
can tell.
Yes.
Yeah.
How about you, Antwan?
Ooh, man. This is kind of a toughie for me because it's like now, both these guys have a win over each other. Jericho's beating Orange and Orange beating Jericho, and now you have this stipulation here, this match type. I think. Let me say this. For me, if the inner circle don't get involved, I gotta go with Orange Cassidy. If they do get involved, I feel like this puts Orange Cassidy in a loop less friends get involved in it. So I want to say Orange Cassidy, but I cannot count out Jericho in inner circle.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
All right, Josh. Since you raised your hand, you go.
Okay. Well, as much as Jericho has been, the greatest of all time, he's one of the GOATs out there. I really respect him for what he's done over the years. He's one of the best wrestlers out there, but I'm a huge mark for Orange Cassidy. I've loved the guy since the indie scene. I've met the guy twice in person. He's really awesome. And I feel like he's got a bright future. And I feel like what Antwan said, if the inner circle interferes, that's a big point for Jericho in the match. But if I had to choose, I'm going with Orange Cassidy for the win.
All right. William.
I think it's going to be Jericho. I'm going to go against what everybody's been saying so far. I think that Orange Cassidy, he already has a win over Chris Jericho. So that already puts him, he already kind of got put over. And I feel like Jericho, if he loses twice, that makes him look really bad. Because as much as Orange Cassidy is like a good wrestler, at the end of the day, he started off as a comedy wrestler. And he started off as like a lower mid-card guy, and I don't think Jericho's going to lose twice to him, so I'm going to go with Jericho.
All right. Not bad.
Lucas.
Okay, I want to make a joke first of all. AJ, how do you know that the mimosa is cocktail? You legit 15, you already know
I
cocktail.
just looked it up on Wikipedia, dude.
I'm about to say, you drank now? Wait, what the hell?
No, I just looked it up on Google, and I looked it up on Wikipedia. This
About to
Mimosa
say,
is
man.
orange cocktail.
Maybe we can do a segment on the podcast, Fun Facts with AJ.
Oh, look, he's wearing a t-shirt for AJ.
True.
Oh.
True, dude.
Oh.
That's your shirt,
Antwan's
AJ.
supporting you, man. Antwan's supporting you.
That's your shirt on.
Oh, come
Man, nice
on.
shirt.
Come on.
Alright, so
Yes.
I love AJ.
This podcast is phenomenal. We have AJ Styles. Too
Hey, give me
sweet. Yes, that's all too sweet on here.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So,
All right, let me go with my pick here.
Okay,
So,
you go.
all right, so I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho for this one, but you just can't have Chris Jericho out of big matches. You see him in big matches with AEW Championship with him and Adam Page. He won that one. And
that was a great one.
And all these like big matches he's been in, he just knows how to put on a good match. And I've been a big fan of Jericho ever since 2009. Ever since I'm watching WWE.
Oh, hell yeah.
And so I'm gonna go with Chris Jericho. It's easy for me. Orange Cassidy good wrestler and all, but he's just a comedy wrestler. He's just a guy that gets the thumbs up, put it in his pocket. Like there's nothing like special about Orange Cassidy. Like Jericho is one of the greats.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, Lucas, I mean, you have a good point there. I mean, Jericho's one of the best out there. And like Antwan said, you know, if the inner circle interferes, that's going to be a big play point in the match. That's how Jericho can sneak away with a victory.
Right. Exactly.
And no disrespect, like, I've met Orange Cassidy in person before he became really big. And the dude is chill, but the dude is hilarious, and he's a great wrestler. But I feel like ever since the feud with Jericho, they've trying to make him into a star. And they want to do more with him. So, yeah. So let's see what this next match is.
Kenny Omega and Adam Page versus FTR with Tully Blanchard and a tag team match with the AEW World Titles.
Boy.
This is easy.
Boy.
No, this is the easiest pick.
This one's easy.
I really.
All right. Well, I'll let you hear who you guys going for. William, you first.
I'm going with FTR. There's no way. There's no way they're gonna continue this storyline with the Omega and Page breakup. Like they should really strike while the iron is hot. Now everybody's everybody's ready for this to finally implode, and everybody's waiting for. This has probably been the best storyline in pro wrestling for the past half year, and I feel like it's at a point where we just want to see the outcome, and FTR winning is gonna facilitate that outcome coming true.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Antwan.
Probably the easiest match prediction on this freaking card. FTR. As we saw on I think was it this past last week on Dynamite. You saw how Adam Page basically costed him and basically costed I think was the Bucks their match or whatever or him again. I can't recall, but he costed somebody the match. Like
the Young Bucks.
There for the breakup. Young Bucks. Yeah, he pretty much cost him their match, man.
Yeah.
The tease, the video you see on YouTube, he's breaking away from the elite. He's breaking away, and now you have this tag match. It's like you can Kenny has a chip in the shoulder now to worry about his own teammate that obviously doesn't care about the elite anymore. You have FTR that wants the tag team gold, and they're going to take it. Obviously, Adam Page is going to be in it for himself here. So they basically probably screw Kenny and himself with the tag team titles. We're just going to take away from each other. And I think afterwards, this is going to build towards, I think we're going to start Kenny and Adam Page feud. Chances are. So this is wildly easy.
Mm-hmm. All right. Lucas, who you got?
All
right. This is the easiest pick. Like, I know a bunch of elite marks are gonna get mad at me for this. I know that a lot of them are gonna get pissed at me. So go hate me. Go try to find me. I'll send my address right now if I want to. But I'm gonna go with FTR for this one. But I just feel like it's a time for Kenny Omega and Adam Page to drop the damn titles. You had it for too long. And it's time for new tag team to shine. So FTR is going to take the win, and Kenny Omega is going to screw Adam Page, and that's going to build Kenny Omega as the cleaner that we all know and love instead of babyface.
Bang.
AJ Styles, how about you?
This one's an easy one. FTR. I'm sick and tired of Hangman Page and Kenny Omega as tag team champions. Like, bring back the cleaner for crying out loud. Like, I know Kenny Omega as the cleaner in New Japan, so at least bring back that gimmick. If he has to trademark against New Japan, but hopefully he brings back the gimmick and this tag team can be over and FTR, it's their time to shine because basically they got ruined from WWE and that's the waste of time. So I think FTR should get this win and then tell WWE to suck it.
Oh.
AJ, I think you forgot to mention. Don't you still have beef with Kenny because you kicked him out of Bullet Club? I mean, he kicked you out of Bullet Club.
Oh, come on.
And you also have beef with Jericho because he beat you in your WrestleMania debut.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Yeah. Yeah. What about
AJ,
you watching
yeah.
it? What about you watching Jeff Hardy just now for the Intercontinental Championship?
You're recently getting out of a loss, dude.
Yeah. AJ, we're just joking with you, bro. All good fun, man.
I know.
He knows.
I guess the assassin will pick his pick.
I'm going for FTR because it's their time to shine in AEW. Plus, Adam Page and Kenny Omega, they've had it for too long already, and I feel like it's time for them to drop the titles to at least a new coming tag team to AEW. FTR is still new to the company, but it's their time to shine. They pretty much adjusted to the company enough already.
Yeah.
They probably just needed time to get comfortable working in a new environment. So I think it's time for them to hold some titles.
All right.
Sure.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I'm
I guess
FTR.
the assassin will make his pick, man.
How about you?
Oof, man, don't even get me started, cause I mean, come on, I dropped the titles already, Kenny and Hangman. You had them since January, okay? You won them on the Jericho cruise, big deal. You won them on a cruise ship, big deal. I really want to see more from Hangman Page because I want to see more of him as a single star. Because when AEW first started, he won the Battle Royal at Double or Nothing. He faced Jericho and lost. And I feel like he could be a future world champion one day. And I feel like Hangman Page, he's one of the best talent out there. And as the same goes for Kenny Omega. Kenny Omega is one of the best wrestlers out there today. But I feel like you got to separate two of the top great guys from the elite in the tag team division. And I feel like I'm going with FTR in this one because I feel like there's going to be a turning point where Hangman Page turns on the elite, turns on Kenny Omega and the Young Bucks, and just becomes his own character. So I'm going with FTR on this one.
Yeah.
So do you guys think? I'm just wondering. Do you guys all think Hangman's going baby, or do you guys think he's going heel, or who between him and Kenny?
No, Kenny's going heel. Kenny's going heel.
I feel like judging by what Hangman Page did, Kenny Omega is probably going to be babyface. I feel like Hangman Page is going to go heel.
So that's
No, guys, I have to disagree with you guys because Kenny's better off as his heel. So, and Hangman could do something else, but Kenny,
Hangman
I'd rather see him as a heel.
Hangman is the most over guy in AEW right now, in my opinion. And they've been teasing Kenny as a heel.
And he could be like the top babyface or something.
Yeah, like I said before, at All Out, I mean, at the first Double or Nothing pay-per-view, the first AEW pay-per-view, he won the Battle Royal. He won an AEW World Title opportunity. He put on a phenomenal performance against Jericho, but of course we all knew Jericho was going to become the first champion because no one's better than Jericho. I mean, you have guys that...
A champion.
Yeah, so I feel like one day they're going to put the title on Hangman. I feel like he's a future world champion. Like, do you guys think he's a future world champion?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I see a lot of things in Hangman Page. I feel like he's one of the best out there.
I actually thought that one just Man, Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
I said that Adam Page he's always a future world champion. He showed a lot of promise in Ring of Honor. And since he was coming to AEW, I said that there was no doubt in time that he was going to become world champion here at some point. And I feel like that's bound to happen at some point. But I feel like with the way that he used to do it, I feel like with the elite by his side, he can't do that. I feel like he needs to break away from the elite and we mold to become a singles competitor in order to make that happen.
All right.
Exactly.
All right.
Next match. Who's ready?
All right. Hikaru Shida versus Thunder Rosa in a singles match for the AEW Women's World Championship.
This one's gonna be an interesting match.
It is interesting.
Thunder Rosa.
I'm Team Hikaru Shida for this match. Because I don't know shit about Thunder Rosa.
She's an NWA
And
superstar, dude.
can I teach you?
She's an NWA
Yeah, I don't watch
superstar,
NWA. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Antwan, you go first.
Okay. Let me go. I'm gonna bring. We're gonna take. I'm gonna take you to school here for this podcast episode.
Okay.
Thunder
Teacher
Rosa.
Antwan.
That's right. Thunder Rosa. I've been watching Thunder Rosa since
Wow.
of Lucha.
Okay.
She's always been very. She's in my opinion. She's coming up with. I've seen her working in Lucha Underground. I've seen her working in NWA. Seriously, she's like that. She's right now. She holds the EWA World Class Championship. She's been dominant. You know, she's faced the very best. And she also does MMA. So for Kairi Shida, this definitely is probably her toughest championship right now. Toughest challenge. Um, I do think that though with this match, I do think she's gonna retain, and that's because I don't see them putting the AEW championship on Thunder
Mhm.
Rosa. Give the fact that they don't. I get, and this is my way of thinking. They don't want their champion losing. Just to wrestle that's outside the company. You know, I just think it's mindset. Thunder Rosa's talented. She called me on Twitter. Um, I just don't see her with this. I would want to see her with this. I gotta go with Kairi Sane.
All right.
All right, I respect it.
Good knowledge there, Antwan.
Yeah.
All right.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's
could
give
do
a round of
segment.
applause to Antwan. Good knowledge.
All that
Yeah,
knowledge, man.
All right. Anyways, Josh, you go next.
Whew, all right. Now I'm in the same boat with Antoine. I've watched Thunder Rosa since Lucha Underground. I've known a lot about Thunder Rosa. She's one of the best women's wrestlers out there. But I feel like since it's too early yet, we just got to know Thunder Rosa on AEW, and I'm gonna go with Shida, but because of one thing. They need to do more with Hikaru Shida. They have to make her as a defending champion. That's what I like from these champions. If you're going to put a title on somebody, you got to defend it as many times. Be a defending champion. So I'm going to go with Shida because I feel like she's one of the best talent out there. She's one of the best women's wrestlers out there. And I want to see more from her. I want to see what she can do more as the AEW Women's World Champion. So I'm going with Hikaru Shida.
All right. William.
I'm gonna keep this short. I think Sheeta's gonna win for the pure fact that she's an AEW roster member and Thunder Rosa is not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
One thing I like though is that how like you see how WWE, they just fight raw people from basically their specific roster. If it's Raw, SmackDown, NXT, but with AEW, they could bring people from any different company and all over the world. That's what I like about AEW because they like to bring talent from any different promotion to see what they can do for AEW. So that's what I really like in this output.
All right. Lucas.
Hold on, I had to get my food, man. Hold on. So for this one, I'm gonna go with Hikaru Shida as well. I'm gonna go the same way as William said. I think it's a little too early because Thunder Rosa's not a member. I know I watched her since Lucha Underground. I know what she's all about. If y'all don't know, Lucha Underground, it used to be a promotion back in 2016, 2018. It was really good too. If y'all didn't know that, like it was a pretty damn good show. But too bad it got cut short. I want to see more of it. That's how I got introduced with Pentagon Jr. And that's how I got introduced with Ray Phoenix and Chris Puma, Ricochet.
Yeah.
But for this one, I'm gonna go with Cedar for the win. But Rosa might get the title in a year or so if she's a member of AEW or not. We'll see.
All right.
Okay.
Styles, how about you?
I have to go with Hikaru Shida. I mean, she's been good, but AEW is basically on using her, and like I don't understand with these wrestling promotions. Like, why are they not using their Japanese talent? Like, they're underused. Like, I don't understand. But Thunder Rosa, I definitely heard of her. She wrestled for Lucha Underground, NWA, and also Grimm's Toy Show. I mean,
Yes.
she made a couple appearances there and she won the GTS United States Champion once, and then she lost the title via cash in, but I definitely heard about Thunder Rosa. She's really good as a talent, but it definitely I don't know if she's gonna sign with AEW, but if she does, she might win. But if she doesn't, then Sheeta will win. It always makes sense. So I'm gonna go with Sheeta for this match.
All right.
All right.
And use her better.
Okay. Anyways, we have a 21 casino a 21-man casino battle royal. Winner receives a future AEW World Championship match. And the people in this match are Darby Allin versus Lance Archer versus Brian Cage versus Ricky Starks versus Pentagon Jr. versus Ray Phoenix versus The Butcher versus The Blade versus Eddie Kingston versus Shawn Spears versus Billy versus Austin Gunn versus Jake Hager versus Santana versus Ortiz. Lucas, what are you doing?
I don't know.
Okay.
And Chuck Taylor
Versus Chuck Taylor versus Trent versus a mystery guy, I believe.
Who now, before we pick who we want to win, I'm going to go around thinking who the mystery guy is. So I'm going to go with William on this one first. Who do you think the mystery guy might be?
Oh, there's a mystery guy? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. Ooh, so this can be like anyone from inside or outside the roster, right? The current roster?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's tough.
Yeah.
I really don't even know who's a free agent, because there's definitely some free agents still roaming around from the Black Wednesday thing. So I'm thinking, I mean, it could be Chris Hero, it could be, wow, there could be Rusev for all we know. I really don't know. Maybe Jeff Cobb, I don't know.
Maybe. Antwan, who do you think the mystery guy might be?
This is tough. You know, there's just as William said, there's definitely still a lot of creators out there. There's some you can instantly put in here like Chris Hero, Mike Bennett, Rusev, Leo Rush. Well, it could be Leo Rush.
Maybe.
No, Leo
Could be
Rush
anybody.
done.
It could be anybody. There's a lot of wild guesses out there. A lot of guys who got released a couple months ago. There are some that still coming on ain't doing anything. So it could
Yeah.
be, or it could be some that it could be any talent that has been around AEW television, kind of like Pop. It could be Pop.
Ooh.
There, another free agent, Jeff Cobb.
Jeff Cobb.
I know he's been saying that he's been teasing something about he's going somewhere, but hasn't exactly said where. So it could be here. So, I have another wild guess, but do not take this guess seriously. do not take me seriously when I say this guess. Do not take me seriously. Another guess. That actually just became a free agent. The Beast, Brock Lesnar.
Oh, yep, Brock Lesnar.
Do not take me
agent right
seriously.
now.
No way. I don't believe. No way.
It could be anybody.
It could be anybody. You know, it could be the Beast. But unlikely. Do not take me seriously. Unlikely,
Yeah.
but I mean, they can get them.
All right. So I guess we're all going for like it's a mystery guy or something. So, but like who?
Hey.
So let's see.
Mr. Josh, pick me.
Jason, who do you think is gonna win the match?
No, I would like to guess who this mystery person will be.
Who?
Probably a returning superstar.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with whoever this mystery person is.
All right.
Anyways, Josh, it's my job to pick who's gonna predict the match. So shut up.
Oh, damn, dude.
Okay.
Hell, you shut up. Hell, you shut up.
That's my job. Hey, wait, but that's my job. I do that. You
We
forget
don't do
about
that
that.
on a podcast. We don't do that. We can do that any on our free time. So
Yeah. Anyways, Lucas, you go.
Alright. No, who are you going for? Who are you going for?
I already picked, man.
you
You're
picked
muted. Who you picked?
I picked you to just to think who will win the match.
Alright. I'm gonna go with Darby Allin for this one. I just feel like it's time to shine. I'm gonna go with Darby Allin.
Okay. William.
Okay, first of all, I think we should rule out all the big guys in this match, like Archer and Cage, because there's no way they're gonna put them against MJF and have him lose. So, I'm gonna go. I'm thinking maybe Spears, but he's a heel. So
Yeah.
it's either I'm gonna go either Darby or the mystery guy, who I think could very well be Pac. After Antwan.
I hope it's Pac, because there's a because we haven't seen him on TV in a while, so there could be a
Since the
possibility.
pandemic started.
Yeah, true, Jason. Yeah.
I think he's stuck in the UK because of travel restrictions, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
Have they been lifted yet or no?
No.
So there's no way it would be Pac.
You never know, though. We shall see.
We shall see.
Yeah.
Depends on
Who-
how the
All right, Jason,
virus
who are you gonna pick?
is.
Who are you gonna pick
The
next,
virus
Jason?
is not over, dude.
Who am I going to pick to win the match?
No, who are you gonna pick next?
You.
Okay. That's a good one. Like William said, the big guys in this match, Brian Cage and Archer. I feel like there's no way, like, don't push anybody but the big guys. Like examples, Archer and Cage. I'm gonna think about either going with Darby Allin, because I feel like he's one of the best talent out there. He's freaking amazing. Ricky Starks, I don't know about him. I want to see more from Ricky Starks, and even though he's with Team Taz and all that, I'm either gonna go with Darby Allin or possibly this is gonna be a shocker. I'm gonna go with either Darby Allin or Shawn Spears.
Why are you picking
'Cause I
them?
really-
I'm just kidding.
I want to see more from Spears. Like, they really didn't use him much after the match he had with Cody at All Out. And I feel like he's one of the best talent out there since he got released from WWE, and I feel like he's better off in a company where they're going to use him properly. But my pick, I'm either going to pick Darby Allin or the mystery guy, because the mystery guy could win it all. Like at Double or Nothing, Brian Cage was the mystery entrant, and he won the match. So one of those mystery guys, whoever it will be tomorrow at All Out, we shall see what happens from
I
there.
don't know. Who will it be?
We
Actually,
shall
I
find
just
out.
want to say I would like to add on Eddie Kingston to a list of possible winners. I mean,
Yes.
you could just imagine the
He's in the
promo,
match.
Eddie Kingston and MJF. That would be amazing.
And yeah, Eddie
Yes.
Kingston's one of the best out there. Eddie Kingston is awesome.
Antoine, have you gone
Genuine
yet?
shit.
No.
Oh, all right. So who you got for this match, Antoine?
Ooh. I gotta go between either Darby, of course. It seems like he's been spotlighted a lot as of late. I think this is his time to shine. He's an option. Another option for me. I think if anything, this might be the biggest. Might be my top big main thing. I gotta go with the mystery guy is because I feel like as Josh pointed out, when when last I went back at Double or Nothing it was Brian Cage, and he came in, he dominated, and he won the briefcase. Right? So I look at this and I'm like, same scenario. Battle Royal. Yeah, I gotta give it to whoever the new guy is. Mystery guy. I gotta go with whoever's behind this. Whoever's gonna pop up. I think it could be a returning guy. Could be somebody new. Maybe CM Punk. Just kidding.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
Let's go crazy with the guesses.
yeah.
If
Alright,
Punk
let's
ever returns, they
see.
need to do it in a live crowd, though.
But
Yeah.
I gotta go with whoever Mr. Guy is though, or Dark. Maybe even Eddie. Again, Eddie Kingston as well. I've been watching Eddie for many years. I really think that Eddie, if you really want to take a gamble on somebody, I definitely would say Eddie is definitely another place to be. He's one of my favorites on the camp from Independence. So this definitely a good opportunity for him as well.
All right. The phenomenal AJ Styles, you go.
I think nobody said this yet, but I hear some speculations. I feel like Darby or the mystery guy. But first of all, before I pick the winner of this match, I'm gonna say the mystery guy is Curtis Axel. Curtis Axel because his dad went to WCW, so maybe they will do a relaunch of something like with Curtis Axel and like
Yeah.
AEW. So I think the mystery guy is gonna be Curtis Axel, and I think Darby Allin is gonna win this match, and maybe face Mox in another pay per view after MJF like loses another
Whatever the
match.
fuck that pay is gonna be.
Yeah, I don't even know what the next pay-per-view is after all. Probably like Full Gear or something like that.
Probably Full Gear.
So I think Darby Allin's gonna win this, and Curtis Axel's gonna be somehow the mystery guy, and he's gonna be a bad guy like Mr. Perfect's attitude because he got underused in WWE, and I was really pissed off, and he got wasted like a bad talent. But I feel like Curtis Axel just ruined there, so I think Curtis Axel should be used more, and hopefully he signs to AEW, and yeah.
Yeah. Good standout point, AJ. That's a great standout. We totally forgot about the released talent that haven't been haven't been named as of yet. So we shall see. Alrighty.
Next
Let's
match.
see.
The Dark Order, which is Brody Lee, Colt Cabana. I don't know why the fuck he's there. Evil Uno and Scoop Mason. Versus Matt Cardona, Scorpio Sky, and the Natural Nightmares in an 8-man tag team match.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna go for the Dark Order for this match.
Good choice.
How about you, Josh?
Oh man, I'm really happy to see Matt Cardona. That's the one thing I'm really happy to see is Matt Cardona. Scorpio Sky, I feel like now that they separated him from Kazarian and Sky, I want to see what he can do as a single star.
So you mean Kazarian and Daniels, Josh?
Yeah, Kazarian and Daniels. It's alright. Yeah, Kazarian. I like how they separated Sky from Daniels and Kazarian just to build him up as a singles competitor because he's actually been great as a singles competitor, Scorpio Sky. And the Natural Nightmares, great tag team, Dustin Rhodes, Allie, and Dustin Rhodes, QT Marshall, and Allie. Great tag team. But I'm gonna go with the Dark Order. I feel like they've been on a roll. I want to see more from the Dark Order. They're actually one of my favorite tag teams out there. The Dark Order, they've been the best thing going on AEW. So I'm gonna go with the Dark Order. We are one.
Join us. Join us.
Join us. Alright.
William, you go.
I'm going to go with Matt Cardona, Scorpio Sky, and the Natural Nightmares. I've seen the betting odds. They're heavily favoring the Dark Order. But I feel like, Cardona and Sky both in line for, it seems like big pushes. I feel like one of them's going to get the pin. And, I believe the Dark Order team is just Brody Lee and a bunch of jobbers. So there's 3 guys to pin. Makes it easy.
Yeah. You have guys like Alex Reynolds, John Silver, and Alan Angels. I'm like, who?
It's basically Brody Lee and a bunch of jobbers.
They were former Creative Pro Wrestling, Josh, if you didn't know.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
Lucas.
Sorry, I was saying. Anyways, I'm gonna go with Man, this is tough, man. I like all the competitors and all that, but I gotta go with the Dark Order. They have been on a fucking roll as of recently. Brody Lee completely destroyed Cody and his family. it's like straight out Mortal Kombat with a fatality. It's like straight out of that. But like more than that, like he's already dead, man. He's already dead. Brody killed Cody. Like that's what Brody Lee just did. So I'm gonna go with Dark Order because they have been on a tear recently. So I'm gonna go with that.
Yeah.
Now, if you excuse me, Jason, I'm gonna go ahead and jerk off.
Okay.
Fun.
AJ Styles, you go.
Alright, this one, I mean, the Dark Order's been on fire. As much as I'd like them to win, I think the team of Matt Cardona, Scorpio Sky, and the Natural Nightmares, they need this win, actually, because I feel like Natural Nightmares just got buried. They're not used that much, and Scorpio Sky, he's on a roll, and Matt Cardona just debuted, so you need to get him some wins over here. So, Dark Order, you are losing. And you have a team full of jobbers. As
Wait.
Vince would like to say, jobber.
Wait. Who's Matt Cardona again? Did I hire him?
Yeah, you're Zack Ryder. You made him Zack
Wait.
Ryder, Vince.
Wait a second. Matt Cardona's the broski jobber? Wow.
Yep.
Well, I'll always be a jobber.
Why is Vince on our podcast today?
I'm here.
Vince, fuck off. Let Antwan go. Antwan, you go.
Antwan,
Yeah.
go ahead, bro.
All right. I gotta go with tough one. I wanna say. Here's what I wanna say, but I'm gonna say what I wanna say. I'm gonna say how I'm feeling. I want to say Matt Cardona, Scorpio Sky, and Natural Nightmares. And I guess I say that I want to say that because it's like I feel like it could be their way of getting revenge for Cody, but since my brother Lee took him out. However, this is what I'm feeling. I feel the Dark Order, and I feel that way because as Lucas pointed out, they've been dominant as of late. You know, it seemed as if like I know for a while it seemed like they kind of lost a little bit of steam. But now it seems like they're kind of picking things up. You know, and I think given the fact that you know Brody took out Cody, took the TNT Championship, they're now on the road here. So, I'm gonna go for a safe bet with the Dark Order here. Gonna have to.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyways, Jurassic Express versus the Young Bucks in a tag team match.
Ooh, that's gonna be a classic.
My pick, I'm gonna go with the Young Bucks. They've been on a roll lately. Super kick party.
Woo!
Yes, and they're one of my favorite tags from AEW. They're fucking amazing. Well, so yeah, they're been on a roll. They're one of the best teams out there.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. William, you gonna?
I want to go with the greatest tag team of all time, the Young Bucks. I think with FTR winning, this is the match everybody's been waiting for it, and I don't see them.
Yes, that's a dream match I want to see.
Yeah, I mean they got the fans back. I mean it's not full, but it's slowly building back up. So I think they're gonna go with the Young Bucks right here.
All right. Josh.
No doubter. I'm going with my favorite tag team, the greatest tag team. The true leaders of tag team wrestling. I'm going with the leaders of the Super Kick Party, Matt and Nick Jackson, the Young Bucks. I've been a Young Bucks fan since. So, true story. I've been a Young Bucks fan since New Japan. I've been a Young Bucks fan since Bullet Club, the Elite. I've been a Young Bucks fan since day one. So, I'm going with my boys, the Young Bucks, on this one because this is a dream match, like William said, we all wanted to see. So, I'm going with the Young Bucks, no doubter.
Antwan.
Young Bucks. Going for the Young Bucks.
Young Bucks. All right. Lucas.
All right. So, at first, when I looked at this this morning, I was thinking Jurassic Express. So once I started thinking a little bit, once I started using my brain instead of like using like first thoughts and everything and all that shit in my brain, you guys don't want to know that, so stay out of my business.
Okay.
But I'm gonna go with the Young Bucks for this one. I just feel like it's just going to happen. Don't get me wrong. I love Jurassic Express. I love Jungle Boy. I love Luchasaurus. Don't get me wrong. They're my
Me too.
favorite tag team. Who has second or third behind the Young Bucks? But I'm gonna go with the Young Bucks. They're the best tag team out right now, and I just feel like this is gonna get the win. This is gonna be the match of the night. No questions asked.
All right, AJ.
This one's an obvious
AJ
pick.
Styles.
I think.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. So I think I feel like Jurassic Express is on. I mean, they haven't done anything like since they lost their tag team title match. I mean, I feel like the Jurassic Express are buried. Like, I feel like they need to win, but as much as I like to see them win, I think the Young Bucks have been good lately. Like, I feel like they turned their backs on the Jurassic Express. Hopefully, we get a Young Bucks and Kenny Omega heel turn, but I gotta go with the Young Bucks to win. And you know what? This is not gonna be a regular win or a regular pin. I think they're gonna find a way to cheat this match.
Yes.
Oh.
I was gonna say.
All right. Well, next match. Matt Hardy versus Sammy Guevara in a broken rules match. If Hardy loses, he must leave All Elite Wrestling.
Oh shit.
Could this be the
man.
last time we see Matt Hardy in AEW? Who knows?
All right.
Yeah.
Can I go?
Okay. For my pick, I must go with Matt Hardy. I mean, I would hate to see him leave AEW. Yeah. Look.
Yes.
Okay, so this is the most toughest one out of these besides John Moxley and MJF. Because I love Sam Guevara, the Spanish God. I love this guy ever since he came along. And I just feel like Matt Hardy cannot lose his match. But if he does, this is going to be probably the same thing with Sonya Deville and Mandy Rose. They're not actually going to leave, but they're going to take some time off probably and then come back with a new persona or anything like that. But if I want to pick anybody for this match, I'm going to go with Matt freaking Hardy at Paul Heyman. So I'm going to go with Matt Hardy for this one, but is this going to be second match of the night for me? Or it could be match of the night. I don't know. We'll see how the Broken Rules match works. I think it's going to be like the Hardy Compound, or this is going to be like an extreme match. We'll see.
It's an
We'll see.
Extreme Rules match, I think, for WWE.
Yeah, but kind
it's
of
like
like a Matt
WWE
Hardy match.
version.
Yeah.
AJ, you go.
All right, I think as much I like to see I like to see Matt Hardy winning this. I mean, he hasn't done anything like he hasn't won any titles. I mean he's in a decent feud, but I just don't. I mean, Sammy Guevara has a bright future, if anyone agrees with me. Sammy has a great future, and I feel like Matt is a veteran, and maybe no, what am I thinking right now? Seriously, I think Matt Hardy is gonna win this because he's Matt Hardy. Matt fucking Hardy, baby.
Yes, sir.
He's one of the best. I mean, he's just one of the greatest of all time. And Sammy, I'm sorry, but you're losing this match. But you could be a single star in the future. But Matt's winning this because I don't want to see him leave AEW. As much I like to see him leave to go back to WWE and reunite the Hardys one more time, but that's what Jeff promised us, but didn't happen. But Matt Hardy's winning this, so sorry for any new marks.
Alrighty.
Good pick. Antwan, you go.
All right, so I think this probably going to be Broken Rules is going to be I'm guessing it's going to be cinematic, or they can go with the Extreme Rules route. I gotta go with Matt here because I don't see Matt leaving. And second, I believe that this Kansas is going to work under Matt's element, like as the brought up the party now, final edition, et cetera, et cetera. You know, we've seen Matt Hardy's broken Matt Hardy, woken Matt Hardy, whichever you want to call him. I feel like when you put broken in any environment with Matt Hardy, I feel like it reads that this is his style. This is what this is element. Sammy, I mean, I've always liked Sammy. As I point out, he has a great future. I definitely see him rise to the top one day. But to, tomorrow, I just don't see him winning this, and it's only because I just don't see Matt leaving. Again, I don't see him leaving at all. I see him winning under this element, and honestly
All right.
staying. I gotta go Matt.
All right. Josh.
So this is gonna be a good one. I love Matt Hardy since day one, of course. Big Hardy Boys fan. Always loved Matt Hardy. Sammy Guevara, I really love Sammy Guevara. He's one of the best talent out there in AEW right now, along with like a lot of other great talent out there. But in terms of who I want to win, I'm gonna keep it short and simple. I'm gonna go with Matt Hardy because as much as I want to see Sammy win, I just can't see Matt Hardy leave AEW.
All right. William, how about you go?
Sammy Guevara has a very bright future, but I just don't see Matt Hardy leaving AEW. I think that he still has definitely more to give, whether it be on BT or with the private party thing or on his own. And I do think he's gonna. I do think Jeff Hardy's actually gonna come to AEW and reunite with Matt Hardy one last time down the line. So I think it's gonna be Matt Hardy.
All right.
All right, just checking.
All right. The last match on the All Out card, it was Britt Baker versus Big Swole in a tooth and nail match.
What the hell is that?
Exactly.
That's a pretty confusing stipulation to me, but nonetheless, I'm gonna go with Britt Baker. I mean, it's her return match. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Antwan, you go.
I gotta go with Britt. Don't get me wrong, Big Swole. I think Big Swole has a promising future on her own right, but I just don't see her winning this because Britt, this, as you point out, Jace, this is her return match with injury. I gotta go with Britt for the win.
All right. Lucas.
All right. For a second there, okay, I want to make a joke real quick. For a second there, when I saw the name, saw the match card, I thought it said Big Swallow for a second there.
Really?
Really?
I thought it said that for a reason. I was like, what the hell is that name? I thought it was like a sex name or something. But anyways, I'm gonna go. Yeah, Big Swallow is a sex name. I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I get that so serious. I'm gonna go. Jason's dying, bro.
Go on,
AJ
bro.
dies at your show.
Good point, William.
I'm gonna go with Britt Baker for the win. I just think it's a return match, and I just like Britt Baker. She's one of the best like women's wrestlers in AEW in my opinion. So I'm gonna go with Britt Baker.
All right. William.
I think Britt Baker's character is probably the best female character right now at AEW. It's got a lot more depth than Big Swole. And I'm gonna call it right now. I think she's the next AEW Women's Champion. The next Women's Champion. So I gotta go with Britt Baker for sure.
All right. Josh.
Easy. As much as I like Big Swole, I think she's great talent. I just don't see her winning this match. I gotta go with the Doctor, Britt Baker. I personally love Britt Baker. She's a great talent.
She's really good as a heel.
Great heel. Good point. Great
Her
heel.
promos
Great
are fucking
charisma.
entertaining.
Exactly. So I'm gonna go with
Especially
the
her
Doctor.
relationship with Tony Schiavone.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go with the Dr. Britt Baker because she's that good, and she's
All
the
right.
next AEW Women's World Champion.
AJ.
I mean, I like Big Swole and I like Britt Baker as well, but I I'm really tough. I'm really tough with this pick because they're both great and all, but I think Britt Baker's return match is gonna be great. I think she'll get the win, and then they'll fight again, whatever the next pay-per-view is, again, and then Big Swall's gonna win, and then at the end, I think Britt Baker's gonna win this feud. So I think Britt Baker's gonna win this match. And Big Swole, she has a great future. She's married to Cedric Alexander, and I feel like
Good point, AJ. Good point.
Britt Baker is dating Adam Cole, and
Baby.
Britt Baker is a future superstar. So I think Britt Baker's gonna win it.
All right.
Good
Anyways,
choice.
that's the entire all-out card. Why not review Payback before we end this?
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
All right. Payback. First match of the
Was this
card,
Sunday.
which is the kickoff match.
Last
The
Sunday.
Riot Squad defeated the Iconics.
I didn't care. I didn't care.
Nah.
That's
I didn't-
bullshit.
It was a solid
I didn't
match.
care. Antwan, how'd you feel about the match?
I didn't watch it. what was it, the pre-show?
It was a pre-show match.
Yeah, I didn't watch it. I honestly didn't watch it. I if I did, I love it. I mean, the Riot Squad. I feel like since they now bringing them back together as a tag team, and as we just saw this past with the Iconics, they're no longer a team anymore. I feel like it was inevitable that the Riot Squad was. And so I didn't see it, but yeah, Riot Squad for the win. I guess this was the return match on pay-per-view. And I guess your best way to go by is by giving them the win.
All right. William, how'd you feel about that match?
I have no clue what happened. I'm gonna be honest. I had not watched the pay-per-view at all.
You didn't watch Payback at
honestly,
all?
if you guys want me to leave or something or you guys want me to stick around, whatever you guys want. But I really
You
didn't
can
watch
stick
it.
around if you want. I mean,
You can stick around.
wait till the outros.
Yeah.
All right.
You can stick around all the time.
All right, because Thunderdome will start soon. So after we recap Payback, we'll get to the outros.
All right,
Yeah.
So I'll just mute myself and stuff, and I'll just wait for the outros. You guys can
Alright.
skip over because I don't really know. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Okay. That's all right. Anyways, Josh and Lucas did not care.
Yeah.
AJ, did you care? You're
My
muted.
mic is off.
No, I don't care. Fuck that pay-per-view.
Okay. Okay. Fuck it. Let's get to the main card.
bunch of rematches.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's skip to the main card. Okay. Bobby Lashley defeated Apollo Crews by submission to win the U.S. Championship.
What I tell you? What did I tell you?
No.
Um,
No.
Guys, chill out, guys. I want Anton to go first.
All right. I am very happy about this outcome, and it's because the Hurt Business reigns supreme. Again, I'm make this clear. I'm a big fan of the Hurt Business. I felt like Apollo. Look, he was a great champion. As I said, Apollo, he really morphed himself. He was great, this year. He really improved a lot. However, Bobby Lashley, he needed first of all, the Hurt Business, they need a champion. You can't have that. You can't have a 24/7 championship of Shawn Benjamin be the difference maker. You can't let that be. You gotta let Bobby win some gold. Since it wasn't the WWE title a few months ago against Drew, this was your way of gotta be your way of doing it. So I feel like this was a moment that Bobby Lashley had coming. I think this was his first time winning the U.S. title since he was last company a long time ago. So I enjoyed the match. I liked it. I'm glad Bobby won. Hurt Business reigns supreme.
Yeah. Yeah.
I felt like it was a good opener to the show. I mean, I
Very
enjoyed
good
the match,
opener.
and then I'm actually glad that Apollo lost. I mean,
I
don't
think
get me wrong.
more.
He had a good reign, and then like Josh, I know me, you, and Kyle agreed on this. Apollo, stop fucking smiling.
Yeah. I was smiling. Yeah,
By the way,
I agree.
shout out to Kyle at Rock and Roll for reviews.
Yeah, he couldn't make today's episode, so
By the way,
Kyle, shout out to you,
his
man.
streak is over.
Not physically.
No.
Not officially, but his nickname is still When Is He Never Here.
Yes.
Exactly.
Kyle will be back soon.
Yeah.
Anyways. Yep. Anyways, I'm looking forward to see how Lashley does as the U.S. champion. Let's see how his
Yeah.
man goes.
Yeah.
Josh, what are your thoughts?
I was very happy with the outcome. Very much happy. You know, Bobby Lashley, one of my favorites out there in the Hurt business. I love the Hurt business, like Antwan said. They're one of the best things going on Monday Night Raw. And I was very happy to see Apollo lose because I really felt like he won the championship and he really like just smiled over everything. And I feel like now Bobby Lashley's the champion and I feel like everything's much better. So I was very happy with the outcome. And once again, Lashley.
Okay, Leo.
No. Damn it.
Let's fucking go, Bobby Lashley.
Lucas, how'd you feel about the match?
Somebody's a little bit mad. Oh, for you. I don't care. Go fuck yourself. Anyways, I told y'all Bobby Lashley's gonna win. I told y'all didn't listen. I told y'all. I knew that Bobby Lashley's gonna win for one reason, because he deserved it, because he was buried in 2019 with that storyline, and he wasn't used. Like, he didn't beat Roman Reigns back in. Well, he didn't beat Roman Reigns for a title shot against Brock Lesnar back 2 years ago. Terrible one. And I just felt like well served. Like, I know some people are like, why did Apollo lose? Look, Apollo didn't have a character. He was just a smiley guy. It was like that smile emoji that everyone puts on the text. Bobby Lashley has a mean character that I can get around.
Right.
So I'm happy. Like, it was a solid match, and I'm happy. So y'all can hate on me. Just come at me all you want. I'll wait.
All right. AJ.
Oh, my turn.
I mean, I got you're right about that, Lucas, when you said Apollo doesn't have a character, but I'm just so mad that he had to lose that early. Like, I am so pissed. But I'm glad Lashley's champion once again. But I just wanted to see more with Apollo. And Vince is gonna be like, yeah, welcome back to catering, Apollo. That's gonna be the next.
Oh, yeah, he's back in catering where he belongs. He can smile there in the catering champion.
Apollo, you're back to catering. We missed you.
Yeah, we missed you in catering.
Okay.
Also, Ricky
Anyways,
Stanley.
Big E defeated Sheamus. To be honest, I could care less about this match.
I mean,
don't care. I don't care
Josh,
about this pay per
did you
view.
care?
all right.
AJ, did you
Not
care?
really.
Oh, by the way, the only thing that was exciting because your boy was on the Thunderdome, Mr.
Yes,
Payback.
sir.
All right.
Where you go?
All right. Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Lucas, you go.
All right. Oh, you kind of rhymed there. You should be a rapper. Anyways, this match actually was really solid from start to finish. I definitely think that it was the right way to win. I think Biggie deserved this win because he really needed this singles push since Kofi's out. So, I mean, Sheamus isn't always good and all, but I just felt like it wasn't his time to win the match. It's Biggie's time to shine. And it's time for him to get a title. Like, I feel like he needs to get a title shot sooner or later. I want him versus Roman Reigns. I feel like that'd be a good match to see. So, we'll see. Good solid match. I'll give it a good match then.
Antwan, how about you?
I thought it was a great match. This definitely was the kickstart for Big E's singles push. Ever since you got now you have Kofi and Woods out. Now you basically now I see that they're pushing Big E as this singles competitor, and I feel like this match is right with Sheamus is the way to go. We're trying to help establish Big E as a singles competitor, and the best way to do that was doing on pay-per-view. So I was happy to see Big E win. Great match. I guess we'll see what's next for Big E.
All right. Anyways, Matt Riddle defeated King Corbin.
Yay.
Called it.
Yeah. Good match. I'm happy for Matt
called it,
Riddle
yeah.
to have the W up. I see Josh is repping Matt Riddle over there.
All day.
How about you go first?
Great match. I love both guys. I'm a huge fan of Corbin, but I'm a bigger fan for Matt Riddle. I love Matt Riddle since NXT, and prior to that, I love Matt Riddle. He's one of the greatest talent out there, and I despise what they've said about him with all the sexual allegation stuff. That is just complete false. Matt Riddle deserves to be champion, and on my opinion, the match was great. I mean, I want to see more with Matt Riddle. I want to see where they're going to build him up to, what championships they're going to put on him, and it's the Bro Show every Friday night.
Bro.
So, and tonight he's on SmackDown competing in the Fatal 4-Way, so we shall see
And
what
so is
happens.
AJ Styles right here, who is on our freaking screen right now.
You're so scared, dog. Stop growling. Sound the dog.
Be sure to shout us out, dude.
Alright, well, shout out to the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast.
All right, shut up. I want Antwan to go.
Damn.
This was a great match. I was glad Matt Riddle won. Anyone that knows me, practically anyone, knows how much I cannot stand Baron Corbin. I cannot stand him, and for a lot of reasons. However, I respect that behind the character. Obviously, I just can't stand Baron Corbin. I can't. I was glad he lost. I was happy to see Matt really get this win. I think I pointed this out that I think that this is his first main roster debut match. I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
But I was definitely glad to see him win this. So that's Matt Riddle.
All right. Lucas.
Wait, do you have a taking on my neck? Is that a pimple or a taking on my neck? What the hell? Anyways, I'm gonna say the right person won the match. As Antwan said, I can't stand King Corbin or Baron Corbin, whatever the hell you want to call him. But it was a solid match. I really liked the match. I know some people said it was a sleeper. It wasn't really a sleeper. You know, it was pretty solid. I'm not gonna lie. So great match.
It was good than I thought it would be.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
The right person won. All I say.
AJ.
I don't really give a crap about this match, but thank God Riddle won. I mean, I just don't care about this.
That's all you gotta
I don't
say?
really care about this. I don't really care about this pay-per-view, so.
Anyways.
We got different opinions.
Yeah. Shayna Baszler, Nia Jax defeated Bayley and Sasha Banks.
Yay! Finally! Thank you, WWE, for listening to us.
Antwan, how'd you feel about the match?
I actually thought it was good. This was for me. This match, just the end result, it skyrocketed. First of all, the story was told. You have two different stories, break branches out here. I said that Nia Jax and Baszler, you have this team that they needed to coexist for the first time. I drew comparisons of you two to the rivalry that Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold back in the day when they were tag champions. You know, they had that little beef going where they was like always. They seemed like they had an issue with each other, you know, but they put as a team, you know. It's like this was a chance to kind of see what Nia and Shayna could do as a tag team together against Bayley and Sasha, who's been running the women's division on both shows for basically this whole year now. To see them win the tag titles was refreshing. I'm glad that they won.
All right. Josh, thoughts?
Very, very much happy with the outcome. Very, very happy. As much as I cannot fucking stand Nia Jax, as much as I cannot stand her on TV, she's so fucking annoying. I was happy for Shayna Baszler. At least she won her first main roster title. Hoping to see if she wins the Raw Women's title at some point. I want to see a lot more from Shayna Baszler. But Nia Jax, a little advice for you. No offense. You must be a great person and all. Just learn how to wrestle for all of us. Please and thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Next.
Lucas.
Okay, so I think we all predicted wrong. I think I might have predicted Nana and Shane. I'm not sure who I predicted. But I'm gonna say I'm glad, thank God they dropped the title. And here's the reason why. Because we all, as AJ said a couple weeks ago, we want to see Sasha and Bayley at Survivor Series or what the hell is going to be. So it's gonna build to a rivalry because the ending of the match was really good. Like when Shayna Baszler had to go get a clutch in like some kind of like inverted thing before wedlock or something like that. I don't know what the hell it was. But I'm just glad. Even though I just feel like this is like a version of In Hell No or another version Antwan said of Stone Cold and Shawn Michaels because they don't get along. But once they get the chemistry, once they get going, like they can be a good tag team, but we're gonna see if they actually get along. So
All right. AJ.
Yay! Thank God. Sasha and Bailey lose the titles.
Yes.
Even though they're annoying, but they're really good talents. But I'd rather have them not tag team champions and basically hold all the belts for the women's division. I'm just so mad when the WWE just did that, and that's like a slap to the face to the women's division. And basically, the women's division is a little bit of what lackluster, but I'm also not unpopular with Nia Jax and Shayna as a tag team. I mean, it really makes sense because they're both most likely dominant girls, but I just don't see them having a long reign because I think there's gonna be a rematch on SmackDown tonight, and something's gonna happen. So there's gonna be an altercation and something's gonna be an accident. But I'm glad Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler won. But I don't see them having the title. I don't see them having the title for long. Hopefully they lose it on a Monday Night Raw.
yeah,
At least being fine champions.
This match was a good match. I kind of wasn't happy with Nia and Shayna winning because, like, knowing they're not a real tag team, and I felt like a real tag team would make sense winning the titles. But let's see how this reign goes.
Yeah. You actually made
if you guys don't have women's tag teams, just dissolve the title. God.
Keith Lee defeated Randy Orton in a singles match. Antwan, how do you feel?
Yeah.
I was great with that. I was happy that Keith Lee won his new roster pay-per-view debut match. Especially someone as caliber, Randy Orton, it was definitely refreshing to see. So looking forward to see what's next for him.
Yeah,
I thought this match was pretty good. I'm happy Keith Lee, like you said, Antwan, he won his first main roster pay-per-view debut match, and that's a big win for him. Like even over Randy Orton.
Champion. Let's get better than that.
Hey.
Yeah.
Josh, how'd you feel?
Very happy. I don't like the fact that they're treating Keith Lee like, oh, he has to wear the stupid thing over his stomach and stuff like that. I feel like that's just stupid. Like, the theme song they gave him was crap. Like, they basically, like, shouldn't have had him lose the NXT title to Karrion Kross just yet. I would have waited a couple of months. But overall, the match was great. I kind of wanted to see Randy Orton win, like I said on the predictions episode of the podcast. But great. I was very happy for Keith Lee since they're just building him up as a main roster talent. Great way to start it off.
AJ.
Even though I was in the Thunderdome when Keith Lee was putting his hands up, but yeah, I don't understand why this match could have been longer. I mean, 7 freaking minutes. I mean, no one ever pinned Randy Orton so clean. Keith Lee literally just did that. I'm not legit kidding. Man, they are just burying Randy Orton over here. Man, this is ridiculous. But seriously, but Keith Lee deserves his win. I mean, that debut match on Monday Night Raw last week was terrible. It was bogus, and it was terrible. I just hope Keith Lee has bigger things for him. Hopefully, he faces Drew McIntyre at the next pay-per-view after Clash of Champions.
All right, Lucas.
Alright, so I know I got this wrong. I picked Randy Orton. I know I picked Randy Orton for this one and I got this wrong, but I'm actually kind of glad I got this wrong because I know it's 7 minutes and he got basically got hit, Banger got pinned, basically cleaner as Mr. Clean, basically. But I'm gonna say I definitely did enjoy the match and all, but I was just like, it just felt it was just too short. It was a little too short, and yeah, I just felt it was kind of short.
I mean,
But
AJ, I started texting the chat. We have 2 more matches, so we're almost done here.
Yeah.
All right, well, Dominic Rey Mysterio defeated Seth Rollins and Murphy. Antwan, how about you go first?
I was glad to see Ray and Dominic win. This is I'll just say that I've been impressed with Dominic. How, especially on seeing that this was like what this was an opportunity to really see him and Ray team up. It was great, father and son. Um, I'm looking forward to seeing what's next what's next to come for Dominic because he's really been impressive. He's impressed me a lot as of late. So I was glad to see him and Ray win.
Anyway, so like this match was a pretty good match. Like I'm also really impressed with Dominic, and I think that team of him and Mysterio is a pretty good combination. Like I think they did a great job like putting them together, like knowing the fact they're father and son in real life.
Right.
Right.
For
But yeah,
sure.
Dominic has a great future in WWE. AJ, you go.
Alright. I mean, like you said, Jason, Dominic Mysterio has a bright future, but I agree with this so much because thank God Ray and Dominic won this match. But what's this going to be mean for Seth Rollins and Murphy? Are they going to break up? Even though the AOP just got released today, which is sucks. But I think the Messiah and Disciple Murphy gone, completely next week on Raw. I'm calling it right now. Seth Rollins and Murphy split up. I mean, on Raw.
I bet.
Josh.
Very, very happy with the outcome. I actually become a fan of Dominic. I really, like what he's improved. I love that they're doing the father and son thing with him and Ray. I feel like, since he was, I know he's been training to be a wrestler and he's gotten very good in the ring, and I want to see more with Dominic. I want to see what more they're going to do. Maybe he could be a future world champion. We shall see. But for overall, great match.
Yeah.
Lucas.
All right. So the match was really good. I liked the match. The right people won the match. I predicted this, but basically I had 2 matches wrong, so they're pretty good. Got a little payback. I got 6 wrong at the SummerSlam. Little pun there. No, bad pun. I know. I'm sorry. Anyways, I'm gonna say good match. I'm just happy that Ray and Dominic won. Dominic's been really impressive. He really did impress me for the past 3 matches. Like, he knows how to put on a match and all that stuff. But what is seeing Seth Rollins and Murphy? Like, as AJ said, are they gonna break up? Because we know that Seth Rollins is gonna be run on TV here soon because he has a kid on the way. I've been saying that for the past number of months.
Yeah.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens.
All right. The last match of the card. Roman Reigns defeated The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, and Braun Strowman in a no-holds-barred triple threat match for the Universal Championship.
I'm mixed about this. I'm mixed.
This match was really good.
Ooh.
It sucks the
Fantastic.
Fiend lost in his first defense, but I'm real happy Roman Reigns won because like he never lost the title, you know.
Yeah.
But I do wish the Fiend had a longer reign though.
I have so many questions.
Otherwise, the match was pretty good in general. Antwan, how about you?
Honestly, I love the match. I was glad that Roman won. I feel like this is how I feel about it. Usually when Roman wins the title, usually I get pissed off about it. But however, I feel like in this case it made sense because he's heel. He's allowing Paul Heyman. This definitely makes for Roman to become the top heel of SmackDown, and the Fiend probably be his top rival at the moment. As the top probably his top fifth. I think this position the Fiend's top face maybe. You know, I feel like ultimately this was the best way to go. Here's how they did it with having the Fiend and Braun out, and they just fighting, slugging it out. Then the ring implodes, and then bam, Roman comes in, sign the contract last minute, and then there you have Roman come in, just take the title. As his T-shirt says now, wreck everyone and leave.
Yeah.
Alright, Josh.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Jason on that one. The Fiend lost on his first defense as champion, but since Roman returned at SummerSlam, I knew some way and somehow they were gonna put the title on him because he never lost it for real. He had to give up to the Lucky Man. AJ, I don't know what you're doing there, buddy, but okay.
AJ.
Then.
I'm
But
so pissed off.
He's
Okay.
How about you chill the fuck out, man?
Lucas.
I know the Fiend's your favorite, but calm down, man. Just
yeah.
have a chill.
But as I was saying, back to what I was saying, very, with the outcome of this match, I kind of knew what the standing point was, but I wish the Fiend had the title for long enough, and then you could have had a match with Roman and the Fiend at the next pay-per-view. So we shall see what happens going forward.
Lucas.
Alright. So I'm pretty mixed about it. Like I'm happy that Roman won and all that, but I just feel like you took your sweet ass time about it. You took your sweet ass time. Like, what you doing? I know you're fucking Paul Heyman. I don't know you're fucking your wife or anything like that. You know your kid or something like that. But the only thing that I didn't like about it is like you took your sweet ass time when somebody was down, like, and you signed the contract. But I'm just glad the outcome because Roman really did deserve this win, and he was the betting on his favorite too. Like how much you do love the Fiend and all, but it's just like Roman really needs this how new attitude, a heel that we all wanted for years, and it's just a great thing. So it is what it is. And as Batista says, and I said last week, if you don't like it, fucking deal with it.
Exactly.
AJ, you can go rant, dude.
I know you have a lot to say.
I am so many questions right now. Why the hell is the Fiend losing the title when you basically have it for 7 days? Like, this happens with, I don't even know who I ranted on last time, but 7 days for the Fiend's title reign. I am salty as a pretzel, and but overall, Roman's good and all, but I mean, he's good. I think he's gonna be the champion for a long time, but I hope Fiend gets the title in the future and defeat Roman at WrestleMania. Hopefully. But I hate to be. I'm just so I am so confused with the ending. Like, I mean, basically Roman wasn't even in the damn match. Like, until he signed the contract. Like, wreck everyone and leave. I don't even get that. I mean, I know him as the big dog, Roman Reigns, but I just have so many questions. And Vince is probably gonna be happy. Like, yeah,
Oh, I'm
Roman
very
Reigns,
happy.
the champion.
The big dog's champion.
Yeah,
And it makes my dick 10 times
I
harder.
told you.
Yeah, that makes my
Vince,
dick 10
shut
times
up.
harder.
Shut up, Vince. I'm pissed
I
off.
love
Your
Roman
God
Reigns.
is champion once again.
Okay, are we done here yet?
I'm done.
Outro's time, guys.
Okay.
Alright.
All right, William, it's outro's time, bro. If you're still there.
There we go.
Alright, so I'm here.
Welcome back. Anyways, thank you all guys for watching this episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Hope you all enjoyed this episode. Follow me on Instagram at WrestlingFan15. Follow the podcast on Instagram at Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Crash and Burn Pod. And yeah, guys, that's my outro. Passing it to the assassin.
Alrighty, guys. Thanks so much for watching this week's episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. We hope you guys enjoy it as you guys do every single Friday. Be sure
Or
to
any
follow
other day sometimes.
at Josh's Toy Show. Be sure to follow my edits page, and all my other accounts will be down below in the description. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, as well as some other people's YouTube channels will be linked down below. Be sure to do that. Follow the podcast on Twitter at Crash and Burn Pod, as well as Instagram at Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast for all your podcast news, updates, and special things. You never know what's coming. So this was a great episode once again. I'm passing it over to AJ.
AJ, you go, bro.
Thank you guys for watching the Pressure Burn Wrestling Podcast. I'm just gonna lay down and cry because the team lost. But, and you guys know me, like Jason said in the outro, but now I'm an AJ Styles. But seriously, the last warrior, AJ Spider, is out.
AJ Styles,
William.
you can go to SmackDown right now. Okay? You go.
Go to SmackDown.
William, you
I'm
go.
not going to SmackDown.
Thank you guys for
8:45,
watching.
dude.
We had a great time on this podcast. Make sure to smash that like button and the subscribe button, and follow everybody on their socials down in the description. And I'll pass it over to Lucas.
Nice.
Alright, thank you guys for having me. Thank you for another fire episode of the Crash and Burn Wrestling Podcast. Keep jerking off, keep fingering yourself. Keep jerking. Yeah, keep doing that.
This
Get
will now
your
be at
lotion.
Crash and Burn Funny Smell.
Now.
Yeah, keep jerking off and finger yourself. Get your lotion.
Shut up.
And yeah, just chill out and relax. Thank you guys for having me. And this is Lucas out.
All right, Antwan, you go, bro.
All right, well, guys, audience for the Crash and Burn audience, thank you for watching. I hope you all enjoy. It was a great honor and pleasure. Thank you to my great friends here at the Crash and Burn podcast for allowing me the opportunity to be here. I hope one day maybe come back again for another chance at
Welcome
this.
back anytime, man.
Truly was a lot of fun. Thank you guys. Thank you to the fans watching. Hope you all enjoy. See you next time.
All right, guys. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great night.
Bye.
Bye, everyone.
Crash and burn!